I have experienced times of need and times of abundance. In any and every circumstance, I have learnt the secret of contentment. Whether I go satisfied or hungry, have plenty or nothing. The Epistle to the Philippians, chapter 4, verse 12. There are many who know how to be without, who have not yet learnt how to be in prosperity. When they are set upon the top of the pinnacle, their heads grow dizzy and they are ready to fall off. The Christian far more often disgraces his profession in prosperity than in adversity. For it is surely a dangerous thing to be prosperous. The crucible of adversity is a less severe trial to a Christian than the refining pot of prosperity. And what leanness of soul and neglect of spiritual things have been brought on through the very mercies and bounties of God. And yet this is not a matter of necessity. For the apostle tells us how he knew how to abound. When he had much, he knew how to use it. Abundant grace enabled him to bear abundant prosperity. When he had a full sail, he was loaded with much ballast, and so he floated safely. But it needs more than human skill to carry the brimming cup of mortal joy with a steady hand. But even so, Paul had learnt that skill, for he declares, "In all things I am instructed, both to be full and to be hungry." It is a divine lesson to know how to be full, for the Israelites were once full, but while the flesh was yet in their mouth, the wrath of God came upon them. Many have asked for mercies that they might satisfy their own heart's lust. Fullness of bread has often made fullness of blood, and that has brought on a wantonness of spirit. When we have much of God's providence, it often happens that we have little of God's grace, and little gratitude for the bounties we have received. We are full and we forget God, satisfied with the earth, and we are content to do without heaven. But, dear brothers and sisters, rest assured it is harder to know how to be full than it is to know how to be hungry. So desperate is the tendency of human nature to pride and the forgetfulness of God. Take care that you ask in your prayers that God teaches you how to be full. Do not let the gifts your love bestows estrange our hearts from you. Amen.